special meeting of the Highland Village City Council. The time is 8:33, and make note that council members, all council members except Councilmember Heslop and Councilmember Nelson are present. Those two are absent. First item on the agenda is consider ordinance 2022-1296 approving and adopting the fiscal year 2022-2023 annual budget. This is a second and final read. Mr. Herman. Morning.
We're finally here.
Bright-eyed and bushy-tailed.
It's all completed. So as we've talked about the ordinance for the budget, it's actually a good budget that accomplishes quite a bit, and actually while lowering our tax rate somewhat with that and positioning us well for the future. So presented for you this morning is our proposed budget for the second read.
Anybody have any questions? All right. I'll entertain a motion. Or wait, yeah. Right, so it's a record vote, but I'll entertain a motion.
Yes, and do you have the wording require specific?
Yeah.
For the budget.
Oh, I put it for all of them to make it easy. Sorry.
Mr. Feaster.
Yes, I move to approve the second read of ordinance 2022-1296, adopting the fiscal year 2022-2023 annual budget.
And a second.
I second that.
Okay, so since this is a record vote, I will call on each one of you. Mayor Pro Tem Lombardo.
Aye.
Deputy Mayor Pro Tem Miller.
Aye.
Mayor Jaworski.
Aye.
Councilman Feaster.
Aye.
Councilman Fiorenza.
Aye.
Passes unanimously.
All right, and then number 3 on the agenda is consider ordinance 2022-1297, levying the ad valorem taxes for the year 2022 at the rate of 0.546825 cents per $100 assessed valuation on all taxable property within the corporate limits of the City of Highland Village as of January 1st, 2022. This is also a second and final read.
And with the approval of the budget, the tax rate is what funds that. And to more fully answer the question from the previous meeting regarding the language in the motion, yes, we did reduce the tax rate per se, but the language required in the motion basically compares our proposed tax rate to the effective rate. The effective rate essentially is what tax rate would raise the exact same amount of revenue as last year. So regardless of any debt, regardless of valuation, but with the new valuation applied, what tax rate would generate exactly the same amount of revenue. So any tax rate that we consider above that, the legislature is deemed that as a tax increase.
Okay.
So 6.9% represents, that's included in the motion, represents our proposed tax rate, the increase over the effective rate.
Okay.
So there's all kinds of metrics that we look through. We look at the effective M&O, we look at the effective rate, we look at the new revenue rate, the voter approved rate, all these different things with that. But we're within that framework, approving this, certainly within your authority of the rate that you can approve, but it is higher than what would generate absolutely no increase in rate.
Okay. Okay, great. Thank you. It did. Thank you.
So with that, again, this is a record vote as well.
Okay.
And with more specific one.
Okay. So, Mayor, I move that the property tax rate be increased by the adoption of a tax rate of 0.546825, which is effectively a 6.9% increase in the tax rate, and therefore I further move that ordinance 2022-1297 be approved on the second and final read.
Okay, motion for Mr. Kicksmiller. Anybody with a second?
I'll second.
Second for Mr. Fiorenza.
So again, I'll ask each one of you how you wish to vote. Mayor Pro Tem Lombardo.
Aye.
Deputy Mayor Pro Tem.
Aye.
Mayor Jaworski.
Aye.
Councilman Feaster.
Aye.
Councilman Fiorenza.
Aye.
Passes unanimously.
All right. Moving right along, item number 4, consider resolution 2022-3018, ratifying the property tax revenue increase reflected in the fiscal year 2022-2023 budget.
So I guess this is the legislature's, do you really want to do this? Motion. So this one is basically if we raise one more dollar than the previous year, we have to ratify the tax increase. That's really what the language of this is for the motion. So yes, we will raise more than $1 more than last year, so this is required.
Okay.
And
Mr.
this
Feaster?
is just a regular motion.
Okay. Mr. Feaster?
Yes, I move to approve Resolution 2022-3018, ratifying the property tax increase reflected in the budget as required by local government code section 102.007C.
And we have a motion, Mr. Feaster. Anybody with a second?
I'll second.
Mr. Fiorenza with a second. Any discussion before we vote? All right, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. And with it, does anybody have any other announcements, news, business? With that, we'll adjourn at 8:38.